The
And
soft reveal. Period. now what? Now what's the grease?
what's
Now
the
what is
thing?
really going on with you ladies?
But we are not mentioning that name over here. My trade, this is basically my trade. And I'm the bitch in my trade just trying to chase me around and beat me real bad because she missed me.
Is it a she or a trade? I'm a little lost there.
Well, it's a she, but it's a trade. And so I don't know how to really
Oh
explain
well,
it.
you just had this.
A she
You
trade.
just had this.
She trade.
Look, surge done. How's your mental with all this going on? Are you? What's going on with that?
Oh, my mental is perfectly fine. I'm a lady before anything.
Okay.
So the mentality is femininity. I just gotta
Oh,
wait for
okay.
the face to catch
Okay.
up.
So everything is good in that department, right? Well, that's all right there now. Come on in the room. What you drinking? Energy drink over there? You was in your car with your little bag while ago, and I was trying to see is everything okay?
I'm going to
Uh-huh.
um
Take your time.
um um I think I told y'all admins, y'all are not working. If y'all are not willing to work, then thank you, Sleeve, so much. I don't want the letter she. I don't want that word, that person's name mentioned
Okay,
in my
who are
life at
you?
all. I am the mother. I'm the one with the spoon feeding girls they 200K quotas. They might get the 400K if I give them a little more. You understand that? Come on, little bitch. You need a little food. You need a little
Not
juice. You hungry? You
hey.
want to find a quota?
Oh my God. Oh baby, it's been a lot going on since you had this little surgery. Now, they came and told me that it was a giveaway of the dogs. You let the dogs go on by their business. And then they also came back and said that the dogs was took. So how are you feeling about that?
Well, the dogs are in jail at the Mojave Center with 15 days left. Um, for somebody to get them. And the girls did their formula and they worked they said, and I'm going through immediate distress from it. My lawyer said it is pain and suffering, and it's called it's called owner animal separation as well in the state of Nevada. So it is a real thing for you to take one's service animals or those important things to them, especially as a trans woman. Those things can immediately affect the person's mental, which then could handicap them or put them in a sunken place that could affect their financial. So then they need X amount of time away from work, which could lead to more physical being affected. So I think that there's a lot of things going on from what the people have done to me. They have worked me, they have swatted me. They have finally gave me a real dosage of my own medicine. And the girls have did their big one on me. And it's always those where I've got to move on back down south because this would never happen in Atlanta. This would not be tolerable. But those West Coast girls have given me a nasty, nasty. Those girls have ran me up through there, girl, and they teamed up and they did the things that they did to me, honey. And I can't really go back to Texas because I got tickets all down there, honey, and I can't run to Atlanta because there's tickets all up and through there. And I just would never let the girl work me out there,
Now,
honey. Everything's too mainstream.
let,
So I'm stuck.
let
And the girls are
let's
ripping me to
explore who's teaming
shreds.
up on you.
Honey,
Okay.
I'm not going to mention any
So, have you
names.
talked to your therapist about all this? Are you in therapy session?
My therapist has retired and went on to be with her trans husband. But she does still answer when I need a letter or two. But therapy, I'm in no longer. And I actually need a new therapist because this has become
Well,
completely debilitating,
I do have a degree in
especially for me as a
therapy,
human
and
being.
I've experienced a lot watching, and so I can give you some advice if you uh well,
Well,
here's the
take it
thing right
away, why
here.
don't you?
I've watched everything that's not take it away. Ah, take it. Well, I've watched everything that's going on here. Thank you guys. And it seems like I don't know if this is a storyline between you and that lady, but I did hear the officer tell you to leave her alone. And for some reason, it's always you and her. What is it that it's about her that you have to have a conversation, if you would? Let me understand that.
Well, I get paid to talk, so I'm going to always have a conversation. And I'm also the highest paid trans talking currently. So why would I shut up? Wouldn't it be more feasible for the rest of you guys to shut up? You aren't making much for the corporation anyway.
And you're referring to Vanna, is that correctly? Because I want to make sure we're clear.
The
Oh,
rest of the training. The rest of the
oh,
trainings. I'm the number one paid one. So anyone up
oh.
under me is not really needed. So it just baffles me how unimportant ones that aren't paid the most have the most to say about the one talking that's getting
Oh.
paid
But
to
is that
talk
worth?
the
Is that
most.
well?
The
You're saying what
most.
you're saying, and I
So
understand what you're saying now. But is that worth? Is it worth it? Because it seems like
yeah.
you're in distress at this moment.
Now absolutely, it's worth it. A little bit of stress never created nothing but pressure. And where the lines commence, I have Botox. And where the wrinkles commence, I have filler. Nothing to a queen, honey. Nothing to a legend. Nothing to a star. And definitely nothing to the statement.
Take your
I'm all
time.
that. All
So,
that is
have they
me.
told you about you gonna get your dogs back, or what's the deal on that? Because you had puppies. Did they take the puppies as well?
I didn't have puppies. I've never had puppies a day in my life.
Are you okay?
Well, um I could be better, might I add. Back at work and being loved by so many, supported. It's such a awing feeling, and it's so inspiring. You know, each day it helps me to wake up, just knowing that thousands are waiting on me to support me in either way that they can, whether it be a C or a B. Why don't you not be so mean? Another one. Are you okay? um, you're
I am.
stop.
I am. Because this is a healing
Okay.
time, and you're sitting here going backwards, back and forth. So I'm just trying to understand, like, why would you do that to yourself? It's about the baby. Say it again.
I haven't gone back and forth. I you're the most person I've talked to in the past, what, 2 or 3 weeks? I don't go back and forth with these miserable, no life having ass bitches that don't make no money, that come back from television, SAG after, and ain't got no after or no SAG or no IBD. I
Isn't
don't
that
give a
what?
fuck. I don't go back and forth.
Isn't that?
I
Isn't
sit
that?
right here.
Isn't that what
I,
drawn you to
I,
those television personnels and things? Isn't that what?
No, 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 no. Um, what do you have? All. I have support. Let's start there. A lot of that, of which many of you all don't have. So don't need to name much more, because guess what? I got support, a quota.
Is it worth it though?
Wouldn't you
No,
want
I'm
it?
here
Isn't
just
that
to
why you're here?
understand what's going on because my mental is everything.
Everyone will want to be number one. You want to be number one. That's why you're here. You came to be number two. You're just not number one. And that be the issue with these girls. You're a regular girl. You can handle that. You stay in your lane. A lot of these girls, however, cannot take that. And they want to be so number one so bad that they'll go to the farthest extreme to still not be number one. As long as I log in here, being cammed down or cammed up will always be the number one. Okay, so I'm not going anywhere. If I leave, then that'll give another bitch opportunity. Suffer,
Is this the suffering?
eat the
Is
crumbs,
this the suffering
clean my
season?
plate. Ha, it's suffering season for these girls. Clean the plate, stop. Crumbs, little pigs. Hungry, hungry things. Hungry, hungry for a bean, and you're not getting one.
Do you recall when you were cooking? Did you do anything out the norm when you was cooking for your home girl? You didn't put any period blood in the food or anything or anything like that, did you?
I did. And I tried to poison her. I put shrimp juice in there too.
Is that what got her?
Bitch.
What?
Maybe. I went and gave her a little love, gave her a little tea, loved on her, told her she was beautiful,
Hmm.
and it sent her
Do
crazy.
you regret?
Gave her some. No, I don't regret one bit. I got everything I needed
Hmm.
out of that training. Everything I needed. She walked my dogs. Bitch, how dare you tell me anything? You was my first dog walker and then a call animal. How dare you on your nephews and nieces? You dirty tranny, you evil,
Hmm.
disgusting thing. I was in Bali and she was walking dogs
That's it?
for $100 bill. That's all I had to give
How many dogs
her.
were there?
I don't recall. I had a horrible habit. I kept getting more. Maybe it
Did
was the
she
form.
did she have the place cleaned
Maybe it
up
was
as
free.
well when you got back?
She did. She went to total maid mode. It was perfect. So clean I couldn't even see a sparkle
Not the
of dust.
television icon.
Thanks for my trip to
Hmm.
Bali.
But do you miss her in any sense? Let's be real here.
Hell,
Thank you.
hell no. I don't miss nothing about her. I hate her.